Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with major backstage details as it concerns tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. While tonight's Raw is expected to revolve around the late great WWE Hall of Famer, The Ultimate Warrior, and by the way, it has been known, it is now knowledge that the Ultimate Warrior did indeed die of a massive heart attack. So there was no steroids, there was no drug abuse, there was no alcoholism. So Nancy Grace, you can go yourself. With Superstar's thoughts, speeches, and memories on him, as well as past footage expected to be shown. Although there will be angles and storylines on tonight's Raw, there is rumors that WWE won't push the angles and storylines too hard tonight, so as it doesn't take away from the importance and significance of the Ultimate Warrior and ultimately what the WWE wants to accomplish tonight, as this is going to be, a show looking back at the life and times of the former world champion, the Ultimate Warrior. However, there is a feeling that some WWE superstars like Batista and others may pay tribute to Warrior in the ring by hitting some of his finishing maneuvers. So that's pretty cool. Batista would probably play that the best because Batista does the whole shaking of the ropes, and that's paying tribute to him. That's the lineage. That is the importance. That is the intrigue. That is the compel of the Ultimate Warrior. The Ultimate Warrior, one of the all-time greats. The Ultimate Warrior, along with Hulk Hogan, skyrocketed the WWE to higher heights, the likes of which wasn't really seen in the 70s or the early 90s. Yeah, we had the Attitude Era in the 90s. Yeah, we all know about that. But if it weren't for Hogan and the Warrior in the 80s going into the early 90s, the WWE wouldn't have been as impactful as it was. So, you cannot take away the trials and the contributions that the Ultimate Warrior has had on the WWE. He was, at one time, looked at as the number one guy, and if not, he was the number two guy to Hulk Hogan. So, Ultimate Warrior, thank you very much to all your matches, your memories, your promos. There will never be another iconic superstar like the Ultimate Warrior, and it's sad that he had to die of a massive heart attack, but I'm glad that it's now known, it's now public knowledge that it was not due to steroids or drugs, although who knows if that drug abuse and the steroids did catch up to him in later years, as it did Eddie Guerrero, who was clean as all hell, and then it catches up to you. It does. But who's to say what really was the determining factor? But at least we know at that time, drugs and alcohol was not a factor at that stage. WWE is also focusing on the following points for Raw tonight. How will Triple H punish Daniel Bryan in the Shield? Will Paige be ready to fight for her newly won championship? Where does the return Rob Van Dam go from here? How will Cesaro benefit from working with Paul Heyman? And finally, can John Cena somehow combat the eerie allure of the Wyatt family? So tonight's Raw is going to be special. It's going to be important. It's definitely going to be a Raw you won't want to soon miss, as WWE and the WWE superstars in the WWE Universe come together to celebrate the life and times of the iconic, legendary WWE Hall of Famer, The Ultimate Warrior. Subscribe.